the Pyle PMX U6-3BT. Let's take a look at this small $91 mixer and let's see if it is a good bang for the buck. Out of the box, we get the mixer itself, user manual, a 1-year manufacturer warranty card, one USB 2.0 to USB 2.0 cable to connect to our PC as a sound interface, one slightly short, if you ask me, 15 volts DC 4-pin power supply. As for the microphone preamps, they work, and while usable, they are quite noisy, and in order to get a decent signal out of my Shure SM63L, I had to crank the preamp gain darn near all the way to the top of the gain knob. One neat feature to point out is they included a pad button on top capable of padding the channel by 26 dBs. Each of the 4 mic preamps available have an individual 48 volt button to activate phantom power individually rather than one button that activates phantom power for every preamp on the board. The channel EQ is as basic as possible, but at least it's there, which is nice at this price point. Only 3 knobs allowing you to boost or attenuate the high, mid, and low frequencies by 15 decibels. According to the manual, high gain is a 12 kHz frequency shelving, mid gain is at 2.5 kHz frequency shelving, and low gain is at 80 kHz. No sweepable EQ. Moving down the channel strip, we see the FX/send knob. This mixer comes with 16 built-in effects, but none of the effects are adjustable other than how much influence they have over the channel. To be honest, you are better off using the effects channel in the second way possible on this mixer as an auxiliary send, since the effects are at best basic and most are just unusable. I would just use the channel to send audio to the stage monitors, or you can patch your own effects into the board if you want. The final knob on the channel strip is the rotary knob labeled as level. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Moving on to channel 5 and 6. It is a stereo channel corresponding with the analog 1/4 inch inputs 5 and 6, your USB port, as well as the Bluetooth connection. These 3 cannot be used simultaneously, therefore you will have to switch between the inputs using the switch located below the monochrome display, and to use the Bluetooth you need to switch using the mode button. Nice thing is that you can adjust gain, EQ, FX/send on channel 5 and 6 as well. Additionally, it is important to note that although you can plug in a USB drive and play MP3 formatted music off the drive, this mixer is not capable of recording onto the USB drive. We also have the headphones knob to adjust your headphone volume. Quick note on this, questionable quality detected, since I can still hear faint signal coming through from my PC when the headphone knob is set to 0. This is not good. For the stereo main output, no XLR outputs included, only 1/4 inch, which is expected at this price point. You have a stereo output level meter segmented starting with +6, +3, 0, -3, and finally -10 dBs. Nice to see an actual clearly labeled fader controlling the main output, by the way, rather than a rotary knob. The fader does feel okay at best, but there is definitely noticeable resistance when moving the main fader up and down. To conclude this product review, this little mixer is marketed as a DJ and studio console mixer. I don't know about that. I personally would not take this into the field to serve on any mission critical task. It is a good, cheap, $91 mixer that does a decent job as a sound interface. Matter of fact, I used this mixer interface to record this video, and it is nice that it does come with a 1-year warranty. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.